You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. Today is Monday, May 27th, 2024. We are back at it again. So first and foremost, before we even get started, I want to say thank you to all of the veterans, all of those who did not make it on this Memorial Day. We remember you. We thank you for your service. And we will always have you in our heart because you are the reason that we are allowed to live in this beautiful, free country today. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. And we will always, every single day, I think every single day is Memorial Day because the way that we're able to wake up, move about, the way that we are able to move about, the country has some flaws. It's not perfect, but I would not live anywhere else in the world. So just want to say thank you so much to all of those fallen veterans, all of those fallen soldiers, all those who laid their life down so that we could be free. All right. So just wanted to get that taken care of first and foremost. And we got your car in the chat saying, let's get it. He's just like this.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right. So I was looking for the numbers to look for the week. And guess what? I guess because it's Memorial Day, the person who writes this article is off today. I don't know, but we don't have it. So what I did was, this is what I did. I looked at what we looked at a month ago, and it's probably going to be the same. So let's do a quick look, and then on Wednesday, if they release these numbers to look out for the week, we can review it because we need that to do for Saturday's show. Right, so because we have to put Mitch to work on Saturday, so let's take a quick look at what we looked at a month ago, and it should be similar numbers for this coming week. All right, so let's do a quick look. We've got a month ago, it was on Tuesday, April 30th. They had the Conference Board releasing its monthly consumer confidence survey, which measures how optimistic Americans are about the economy. So that's probably going to be coming out this Tuesday as well. On Wednesday, May 1st, we had the Institute of Supply Management release their monthly Purchasing Manager Index, which tracks if manufacturing sectors is expanding. A non-manufacturing version expected later on in the week, so we're probably gonna have that same number as well because these kind of go on a cycle, right? And then the Bureau of Labor Statistics will release the job openings and labor turnover survey so last month was for March, so it should be for April this coming month. Or this coming Wednesday, it's probably going to be released. Or I wonder if it's on May 1st. If it means it's going to be on June 1st, because if it is going to be on June 1st, then that would probably be that following Monday. So we might not get it. So this data might not be entirely accurate, but it's going to be coming between this coming Saturday, this coming week, and the following week. So we can just do a quick rundown of it. And so then we definitely are going to have we're definitely going to have the May 2nd. So we're definitely going to have on Thursday, the U.S. Department of Labor releasing the initial jobless claims, which we review that every week. And then, and I'm doubting the Bureau of Labor Statistics is going to release the April jobs report since we are not going to be on that one. me see. Do I have an alarm coming up soon? Yes, I do. Dismissed. All right, cool. So, so these. I mean, we'll confirm these numbers. We'll confirm these numbers if they release it during the week. I don't know why they haven't released it yet, but it is what it is. So, let me put our timer up for our next news. And we have Mitch in the chat. Mitch says, "You are a comedian now." Mitch, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. What happens on the Tech Niche Tips channel stays on the Tech Niche Tips channel. You cannot bring your drama over here. We are civilized here, okay, Mitch? We are civilized, all right? Are you Superman today or not? Are you Superman today or not, Mitch? Come on. And Ferris is in the building. Ferris says, we are live. And Ferris, happy to keep you company as you wrap up the rest of your workday. All right. So, cool. So let's get into our first news story of the day. How the desk lunch war was won. McDonald's and its rival may be toying with $5 meal deals, but quick, healthier options are winning out with the office crowds these days. Let me see if can I zoom in any more on this? All right, cool. It says prices at sit-down restaurants have jumped while fast food joints have seen price surges as much as 47% in the last 5 years or so, according to one research outlet. In this environment, fast casual dining offering healthier, bougier, and typically more expensive fares has become the better value choice. Bloomberg writes, investors are taking note with shares of Kava, Sweet Green, and Chipotle soaring this year. A fast casual lunch costs just $2.64 more than fast food in the first quarter of the year, according to Circana. The number of fast casual restaurants has jumped about 10% since the start of the pandemic, compared with a 4-point increase in the fast food locations per Data Central. So that is interesting. I don't understand the title of the article about how the desk lunch war was won. I don't see what the title has to do with desk lunch. I thought they were going to talk about how like people eat lunch at their desk and keep working. But they're talking about the type of dining. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm off. Anyways, let's jump on to our next article for this morning. So, stealth PTO on the rise. Some 78% of US workers say they're not using all of their paid time out, according to a new Harris Poll survey. The trend is most prevalent among millennials and Gen Z employees who cited pressure to be productive and meet tight deadlines. Still, many are finding creative ways to take a breather and not telling the boss. Almost 4 in 10 millennials say they've taken unauthorized time away from their work, yet have appeared active on company messaging platforms or scheduled emails to colleagues to give the impression that they are still working. Well, if this is the case, then you will be showing up at the end of Joseph and Trey's Tech Niche Tips Talk That Tech show in the Brown Box special on how you fumbled the bag. I mean, if you have the PTO, why don't you just use it? I mean, they're giving you the PTO for a reason. I mean, some companies give unlimited PTO, which most people don't use. Like, it's the whole unlimited PTO. It's interesting because you have the time available, but I think you're less likely to use as much time with unlimited PTO, depending on who you are as well. And also the thing with PTO is that a lot of times when companies would give you like 2 weeks, 3 weeks PTO, and you don't use it, when you leave, they end up having to pay you that PTO on your way out. But when there's unlimited, how can you pay unlimited PTO? So I don't know, but do not use these mouse togglers. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some valid cases for mouse togglers and stuff like that if you need the screen to stay on for a real reason. But to use it to do like nefarious actions and scam the company, and then you get caught, and then you are taking the walk of shame, or you receive the email of shame, is not worth it.
Bruh.
All right. So let's jump into our last article of this morning since we don't have our numbers. I'm so upset we don't have our numbers. Like, who does this? Let me just refresh one more time to make sure. No numbers this week. All right, let's get to our last article. The rise of voice memos. And this one is already triggering me. All right. More Americans are turning to voice notes to communicate. The Washington Post reports users who send one on the dating app Hinge are 48% more likely to get a date, the company says, because you get to hear their voice. While usage on Snapchat is up 50% in 2 years. Proponents say they're more personal than text and offer a break from staring at the screen all day, without placing the demand on the recipient's time and attention that a phone call might. But others feel that voice notes are just another task to get through in an already busy day. I am not a fan of voice notes because it defeats the whole purpose of texting. And when people send me a voice note, I'm like, now I have to go listen to it, and now I have to put it on 2x and just get through it really quick. While I can just, read and reply to the text at my leisure, which you can still do with the voice note, but I'm just not a big fan of voice notes. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I would rather just read the text at my own convenience and then reply at my own convenience. But now you send me a voice note, and I feel like I'm kind of obligated to listen to it. And then I have to also hear your voice and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of voice notes. Some people love voice notes. Some people use it like while they're driving and they leave a voice note and stuff like that. Some people don't like to type and text and stuff like that. I'm like, I am not I can count on one hand how many times I've actually left somebody a voice note. And it's probably like 3 times at the most. And I might be pushing it. I might be 3 too high. I'm just saying I might be 3 too high. I am not a fan of voice notes. Anyways, some people like it. Some people are like, voice notes, not for me. And I am one of those people who say it's not for me. So that being said, let's get back to full screen. And let me check something real quick. What is my... Not too bad. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it is bad. Give me a sec. Let me kill this right here. And let's go with... All right, cool. Okay, we're good. Sometimes these, always monitoring the memory usage and stuff. Okay, let's check what the chat has to say. And Mitch says, I am off today. Shout out to Mitch being off today. First time Mitch has been off in 3.5 years. Shout out to Mitch. And Mitch says, I saw that the other day, stealth PTO, and people going on vacations taking their laptops. Well, I always take my laptop, but I might not use it. But I just like to have my laptop with me just in case, because you never know. And I'm always ready, locked and loaded to to put out fires. A lot of times in tech, you're a firefighter, and you're always ready. All right. But I don't really use it. So Ferris says, pro tip: eat at a minority food business. When they cool with you, you get free drinks and snacks, sometimes free groceries. Well, that is a pro tip from Ferris. Shout out to Ferris. And Mitch also says, Ferris, though, the other side of that, most go out of business because they do that. Ooh. And Ferris says, what is unlimited PTO? See student, please. So unlimited personal or paid time off. Unlimited paid time off is like you don't have a there's not a set amount of hours that you can take off. So you put in the request and they approve it. So it's like there's still stipulations. Like you still need to have there still needs to be availability. Like you can't, let's say, like whatever the policies are. Let's say you can't have 2 people out at the same time. So you just have to plan accordingly, but it's not like you have hours that are being taken from. It's unlimited, so you can take. Some people might abuse it. They might take a lot of time off. Some people they don't, and they don't take that much time off. It's like I guess I would say maybe it's an honor system. I don't know, but it's that's pretty much what it is. There is no set amount of hours that you can take off. It's you I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. It's just there's no set amount of times that you hours you can take off or days you can take off. We got Trap in the building. Shout out to you, Trap. Good morning, family. Good morning to you as well. Up early, getting to work. That's what I'm talking about. And happy Memorial Day to you, Trap and Slay, as always. And it says, is it truly unlimited? I mean, define unlimited, right? Define unlimited. I guess that's what I would say. It's unlimited as long as you don't abuse it, I guess. And Mitch says, PTO, unlimited PTO is exactly how it sounds. Your days off are unlimited. And is it paid? Yes, it is paid. And says, I heard it's a trap. I don't know. I really don't know. And this is the part. It says most people don't really use unlimited PTO, but if they need it, it's there. Jobs try to use unlimited PTO as an incentive. Yes, and I agree with that. And I also think that a lot of people don't use their PTO anyways. So when you just have it banked up, I don't know if it's like a law or a rule or something like that, but companies, like a lot of companies, they'll have to pay you off that PTO time. So by having it unlimited, now you are incentivized to actually use it instead of getting it, instead of them having to pay it off when they lay you off or when you leave for another company or whatever the case may be. So that's how I see it. And we see Trap. We're here. We're here. Trap says, I hate voice notes. We understand each other. We understand each other. And it says, don't take 3 months off and try to use unlimited PTO. Exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. And it says, I use the transcriber on iPhone, cough, in order to read the voice notes. Yeah. And it doesn't pick up where you left off once you exit out, and you have to listen to it all over again. Oh, that's a major fail. And then you have some people who leave voice notes that might be like 10 minutes long. And I'm like, okay, if you're going over 30 seconds, just call me. Just call me. Like, I probably don't want to talk to you in the first place, but just call me and let's just figure it out that way. Like, don't leave me no 10-minute voice note. All right, come on. And Ferris says, makes sense. I guess I'll learn more about it when I get to that level in my career to get unlimited PTO. I'll probably use it on Mondays only. And says, they are common in tech. Yep, I've seen that. And Trav says, my clients come to me to get their hair done and bring their laptops. One of them puts a phone on top of it to stay active while they're here. I let my clients know I'm work from home friendly. Wi-Fi be jumping. And he meant he's off from being Superman. Oh, okay. I got you. No. So the glasses are on, right? Right, Mitch? The glasses are on today. The glasses are on. We are in Clark Kent mode. Okay. All right, enough fun and games on this beautiful, beautiful Memorial Day Monday, where hopefully you are off. But although we might be off from work, we are still being productive because we don't miss. All right, so let's get to a little bit of work. So last week, we had a little failure. So we did all the work to push up the privacy policy page so we can keep our app moving through the process. But it turns out with React, how we built the site, we can't just push up an HTML page. We need to use what they call a React router. Yes, a React router. That's what I said. I was like, what? React router? What are you talking about? So did some research, and I'm gonna put 20 minutes up on the clock. But if we have to go a little bit over because we have a little bit more time today, then we will do that so we can get this page working so we can continue progressing our apps through the app stores. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to where's my tech? All right, so we have, all right, need to, I thought it was open. Anyways, open our applications. And while that's opening, I'll share this page with you. Trap is working today. Oh my goodness. Trap is working today. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. No days off. Although no days off, except I did see your post that you are taking some days off, I think next month. So well deserved, Trap, well deserved. As well as, once you start getting into your classes this coming semester, it is going to be busy. So take those days off now to unwind, refresh, and let's get to work. We will get to work. All right. So here we are. So client side routing. All right, let me move this to the other screen. Where's my mouse? All right. So we're gonna need to use client side routing in order to get this page to work. So let's take a quick read because I had to figure this out the hard way the other day. So it says, let's see, React Router enables client-side routing. In traditional websites, the browser requests a document from a web server, downloads and evaluates CSS and JavaScript assets, and renders the HTML sent from the server. When the user clicks on a link, it starts the process all over again for the new page. Client-side routing allows your app, let's put our 20 minutes up, by the way. All right, 20 minutes are up. All right, so client-side routing allows your apps to update the URL from a link click without making another request for another document from the server. Instead, your app can immediately render some new UI and make data requests with fetch to update the page with new information. This enables faster user experience because the browser doesn't need to request an entirely new document or reevaluate CSS and JavaScript assets for the next page. It also enables more dynamic user experience with things like animation. Client-side routing is enabled by creating a router and linking slash submitting to pages with link and form. All right, so this is pretty much what we need to implement and get it working. Okay, so let's get to Trap. Also says, I'm working every day now to prepare myself for school in August, so I'm ahead. Nice. And you know what? I'm going to reach out to you this week, Trap, as well to see. I think you told me what classes you were taking, but I'm going to get a reminder. And maybe there's some things that we can do just so like when you get in there, things are not like too foreign to you. It's like makes a lot of sense. You can pick up on it quickly and you can just knock it out. Because my strategy is if I can learn a good chunk of it before I even get there, I'm just going to be going to school to get like my degree and my paperwork and my A's. But I try to put the work, I try to do the work in training camp so that when I'm in the game, it's like easy to perform. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. Just throwing that thought out there in a way that we can just be way more successful in a short amount of time and make our lives much easier. Right? So just very proud of you. Congrats on all of your success. All right. So let's get to it. Let me open up the right project. All right, so we are going over to the other screen. And we are going to let's close out our get ignore, close out our styles. So we're going to need to copy this privacy page into this app.jsx. Is it this app.jsx file? Let me see. I think it's this one. Wherever the React stuff is. That's slow. Yeah, it's going to be in here somewhere. So, okay, so let's go to up here and we're going to do import create root from React DOM / client. Maybe we don't have that one. Is that possible? Let me see. Let's do npm install. Is that it? Let me see. Does that work? Let's see if that's going to work. And then we have to do, I guess we have to do install React Router DOM as well. Let's see. So we just have to install the node packages for the create route. Let me see. Then it's not a registry. Maybe it's not. Let me see. All right. Let me find it online. It's React DOM client. All right, so it should just be React DOM, I guess. Let me see. Okay, so it's just React DOM. And then we're also going to install React Router DOM. Let's see. Ferris says not the networking. What are you referring to, Ferris? What networking are you referring to, Ferris? Yeah, all right, so we have that one. Now let's do another one for npm install React Router DOM. And Trev says, "I'll send you my degree audit later on." Perfect. Yeah, I would love to see it. And then we can strategize. You know, I like to strategize just so we can be in the best position to win. And WGU is that router. No, it's in React. I mean, it could mean some type of network. Well, all right, let's put it like this. I think it means when they talk about the router in like APIs and in React and stuff like that, it's more of a router. It's a networking, but networking between pages and APIs, like networking between. They call it a router dot get to like do a get command for API or a get request, a post request. But I mean, I guess the concept of it being able to connect to another utility or another page, they use router because in a sense it is networking, but it's not like the traditional networking where you have a physical router and you're plugging, where it's distributing the Wi-Fi and plugging stuff into it. So that okay, I now I definitely understand what you mean by router equals networking. In a sense, yes, but more on a software code way of networking. All right, so we got that one. So now we're gonna do import create browser router route provider route link from React router DOM. Okay. Unused. Cool. All right, so we have all of this. And let me get rid of these things because these were not used. Get rid of this too. Old code. All right. So here is the web code for like the Node React code for the time cost calculator that's on the web. Now we need to create so const router equals create browser router, and let's go like that. I'm just gonna, all right, we're gonna say, we go here and we say path colon. I'm gonna go with privacy. And we're going to say comma and then element. And we're gonna go here. Oh, not that one. We're gonna go here like that. And now we can just copy the code from the privacy policy page. Let's take here all the way to, yes, here. Copy that. Paste that in here. Let's see. Now we have all of this. And let's see. Now, let's see what else we have in here. Hopefully I'm in the right page. Go all the way to the bottom. I don't see. Let me see. Check what's on the index page too. Render. Let's see what happens. So I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom of the page. Just trying to follow along what they're doing over here. We get here. And let's say create root. I think that had it in here though. I don't know. Let me see. Rack DOM render. Let me. Looks like it should be in here, to be honest. Let me try to put it in that other one first, just to be safe. Because create root, get element by ID, root render, route provider. All right, cool. Let's try this. So if we were to go here and say create, or I guess I need to import the create root in here first. Root here, and we say from React /client, and then let's put it up here. Create root and say document dot get element by ID, and we say root and then render router provider router equals router. Let's see. Maybe I need to import the router provider too. All right, cool. Now the only thing that I don't see is, all right, whatever. Let's just start it up to see what happens, because I feel like something is missing, but we shall find out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, because I don't see it rendering the app. So let's see. But we're gonna figure this out, because I would love to get this pushed up today, get the privacy policy page working, and then we shall be able to push it. So I think something's wrong, because it's not, normally it would start up like right away. So yeah, there's an error. So let me see. We have an error here. Let's take a look at the error in the browser. Module build failed from here. Create router. So that step right there. Yeah, because I don't see it calling the app file. So let's see how else we can figure that out. So let me do a quick search then. So, let's go look at the documentation. So, element. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, element root. Children path dashboard. Let me see. Maybe okay. I had interesting. So if we still do we could still do the router, and then we have element for, okay. So let's try this. So for the path of slash, it would be where are they getting root from? Let me see. Maybe that would be the app. So let me try. Let's try to modify that a little bit then. Let's go to over here, and if we go into, there's an error in here. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Hold on. Two things going on over here. Why are these not commented out? I am so confused. All right, let's just get rid of this altogether. See if I get rid of this altogether. Something on this. Let's go back. Something I added here is causing some mischief. So here's where it messed up. Right. So we have create root dot render open parentheses. That's where it got messed up. Okay, I see what happened. Okay. All right, router. So we need that slash over here. There we go. Router, provider, router equals router. And then now let me see if I can comment this out. Let's try to start again. If that, I still think we're going to need to add the app to the path, but, oh, shoot, hold on. Let me add this here. And let me just rerun it. But yeah, I think what's going to happen is we don't have the path for the app there, so it's still going to fail, I'm guessing. But we'll confirm that in a bit, and then we'll make the necessary modifications. And if that's the case, then if it works, then we'll push this up to the pipeline, and then we'll go from there. So, and we'll keep going a little bit longer. I have a little bit extra time to get this to work because we do not want to delay this. We want our apps to go through the App Store, and we need a privacy policy page. So, let's see what happens. So, now it started up properly, but we have a blank page. I wonder if I was to type in privacy here, what would happen? Still nothing. All right, cool. So let's go and do what I thought and let's add to the app.jsx file. Let's go to the top. And let's do a, how do we do that? We're going to go here and we're going to go here and put a comma here. And say path like that, and element. Let's say element is going to be, why is this thing in front of my face? All right, element is going to be, oops. There's no quotes needed. App, like that. Wait a second. That's that one. Nested routes. Create browser request, element root. Or use plain objects. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try this one. Because the problem was I don't think it knew to load the app one before. Maybe, I don't know. Let's go back over here. I think we're close though. I think we're close. Still not loading. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. All right. So, may wait a second. Wait a second. Let me see something else. Let's go back over here. And let's go down to see function app. Let's see. Return here. So when we're not using, so if we're not using this and we use this and we start it up, then the page is going to load. So that way the page loads. The problem is, so if we were to go into the navigation, then just try something real quick. We go into the app.jsx. Let's look for privacy. At the bottom. So how would you, all right, so how do you link to this page then? If we were to go to, so if we were to link to this page, so we have, all right, create browser path. So it looks like this stuff has to be in a create browser router. Mm, so this whole return statement, let's see. So that whole return statement that I'm looking at over here has to be inside of that element. Let me copy this. Maybe that's why nothing was loading. But the problem is, what about all the other code that it's using? So path element. I think a big portion is going to be missing from there. Let's see. Maybe I need to take this. So, let me think. Because let me see. I think I saw some errors as well. Or get rid of that. Let me see. Not sure. Not sure. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Unresolved variable or type of money because it was. Can I? All right. So can I put a whole function inside of there? Let me see. Route path. Route path. So create route from elements. And then down here, or you say, or use plain route children contact. React. Looking over here. Consider the URL. See some examples maybe. Let's look at what basic is. Source. App.tsx. We got your car in the building. Salute to you, your car. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6 a.m. over where your car is right now. Salute. All right, let's see how they did this. So they did, all right, so this is basically what we have here, right? App, return, and then, so inside of that, route nested inside of one another. Okay, so let's see. Interesting. So inside of our app, we need to add this routes thing. Should be a quick fix. All right, let me do that. Let me do that as real quick. So let me undo what I just did over here. I was doing it backwards actually. So and that is because my lack of React knowledge. Took the course, but you know, when you don't use it, you lose it. Let me get rid of that. And let's say we go to I'll come back and copy this after. Let's go into the bottom over here. And after we finish this, after this code is over here, actually, we can just drop it in right here, maybe? Let me try to drop it in right here. Let's say we do routes. And we say route. It's funny how the documentation is very different than the example. Route path. Privacy. And then we want to do element. And we would do for the element, let's just copy what we had taken from up here. Let's go down over here and let's drop that element right here. How did we do it on the other one? Let's see here. We did. We did. Should be just like that. Let me see, what does this say? Add import routes. But what about this error? Let me see. Unless there's some quotes in there or parentheses in there somewhere. What's this error? Tag start not closed. Um, 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 all right, hold on. Let me see. Tag start. No. Oh, okay, okay. Give me a second. Let's see. Did that do it? Let me see. Tag start still not closed. Okay, let's see here. Route. Import this real quick. Tag start not closed. And here we're getting a. This might be just easier to do. I don't know. Element. We're gonna figure this out today. Let's go to here. And let me see. So we have this, return that. All right, well, I'm gonna do a little sneak attack here. All right, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna go to we're gonna do a sneak attack. So we're gonna say we're gonna go to over here, and we're gonna say, let me see. Watch this. Watch this. we're going to minimize this one. And we're going to go here. We're going to say function privacy return. And then in that return, we're just going to take. We're just going to take our privacy policy over here. And it's going to also make the code cleaner as well. So we can just get rid of that altogether. And over here, we're just going to drop in that code for the privacy policy page. All right. Now that is good. And we can make sure everything is closed off over here. Boom. All right. So we got that. Now, if we go back up to over here, we can just say that we want the demonstrate. Let me see. How about the link though? So this, all right. So this is not in the right spot, but we're gonna. I got it. All right. So we got this, and we're gonna say path privacy. Or I don't need the slash actually. I don't think privacy, and element is going to be privacy. Like that. And like that. That should do it, right? Cool. Now, the link part of it would be, so let's move this up. It's a lot of work for just one link, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. It's what we signed up for. So, let's go and move this up over here, I guess. And now, if we go down to this link right here, if we change this to link to, and we say privacy. Let me say privacy policy. The only thing I don't see is how can I add that class? Class name. Nav link. So let's comment this one out. And I think that we should be okay. Let's find out. Let's find out. Stop and rerun. Let's switch to the browser. Let's keep our fingers crossed here because I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. Steps, a lot of stuff to do. You know, didn't get as much as I wanted to do over the weekend done, but we are here. All right, we are here. So let's see what's going on. and we have more errors. So let's see if we can figure out why though. If we're looking at over here, it says that there's parsing error identifier privacy has already been declared. Really? Where did that happen? Privacy has already been declared. So let's look at the code to find out why. It says privacy has already been declared. Let's see. And it ain't so. Okay, where was it declared? Who declared it? And where? Not this. Can't be that. Let's see. Where is this being declared at? Let me see. Privacy has already been declared. Where? Like a simple issue to figure out. Let me look at the code. Oh, what if I just name it something else? How about we cheat the system? Let's just name it something else. Right? I'm gonna take privacy policy. And now if I take privacy policy, I take privacy policy and I just drop it in here then. It's still unused? Why is it unused? Okay, now it's being used. Okay, cool. I wonder where privacy is being declared. I don't know. Maybe it's some other page. Maybe it's, I don't know. Let's see. Anyways, whatever. Let's keep going. No time to waste. No time to waste. So let's go over to our browser. It's starting up. Let's see if we have any errors. Still. All right. Oh, wait. Yep. Still. Oh, what is it? All right. So now, duplicate constructor in the same class. What are we talking? Oh, privacy.js. So, what is privacy.js? Let's find out. Where in the world is privacy.js? So, pages.js. Okay. So, we probably just delete that file. That usually. Okay. So, privacy route. That's a better name for it. Okay, cool. I'll name it that. No biggie. Let's go ahead and let's do that. Thank you, your car. Shout out to your car. Tell you, your car is way well versed in this React stuff than I am. So let's just change that to privacy route, and I will update that. But I think we need to get rid of that that JS thing. Let me see. We have pages. What do we have in here? Where in the world did this file come from? I don't remember ever creating this file. Oh, I guess I did create this file. Huh. Why does it even I actually this is so weird. When did I create this? I guess it was the other day. Why did I create this? I don't remember this file at all. I'm just gonna delete it. I really don't remember creating this file. What's on homepage? What in the? I am so confused now. But I'm gonna delete this file. Import privacy from privacy policy. What are we talking about here? This is in the app.jsx file. App.jsx file. In here? I don't. When did I do this work? See now maybe I'm losing it. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't remember ever doing this. Import. Okay, so let's just, instead of deleting it, let's just take this out altogether. And I don't remember putting it there, but let's say we cancel. And let me try to run it again. I honestly don't remember ever creating that file, doing this import. Maybe I did it while I was sleeping, because you remember I said the other day, even when I'm sleeping, I'm working. Maybe that's a downside to it. Maybe I should not sleep and work at the same time. I'm just saying. 'Cause I do not remember importing that file or doing any of that stuff. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see. Waiting. Starting the development server. I would love to get this thing done. And got a blank page. Why do we get a blank page? Let's take a look at the. It said it compiled successfully. Let's see. What do we have in the console? We have may not be used in the context of router. Occurred above error. All right, let's see. Invalid DOM. Did you mean HTML4? Allow. Geez, all these errors. Okay. Did you mean class name for? I guess I have. I guess I have, because I don't remember writing this code. But now we're getting different. So now that we're importing the routes, we're getting different errors. What? Okay, I don't think this. Warning: React DOM render is no longer supported in React 18. Use create route instead. Until you switch to the new API, your app will behave as if it's running React 17. Okay. I see what's going on here. So if we go here and we go to maybe not main.tsx, maybe it's going to be. So let's go to index.js and let's go to let's go to React DOM dot create root, and we want to do document dot get element by ID, and we want to do root, and I don't know what that exclamation point is, but render, and we want to do, oops, that, okay, react dot strict mode, and then router app And then we close that out. It doesn't really answer the other issues that we're having, but let's try that over. See if this makes any difference. We're going to figure this out this morning. We are going to figure this out this morning. At least we'll get this first issue taken care of, and then we shall see. Oh, wait, look at that. We have something. We have something showing. So that helped. And then I guess we can go back in and fix these HTML things better. Well, you are importing create root from React DOM, which is not supported. And so, okay, so we can do that. All right, I will take care of that as well. But let's see if our link works though. It does kind of work, but it puts it at the bottom of all this other stuff. Okay, well, that's progress, I guess. Progress. We'll have to figure out how to replace it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We are a lot further than we were an hour ago. That's for sure. Let me see. All right, let me fix this issue then. All right, let's go back to our code. We'll fix that issue real quick. All right, so let's go to let's go like that. All right, now we're using the right one. So we can get rid of this. We know that it's loading. And all right, how do we got the privacy policy page. So now the question is, how do we replace one page for another? Invalid property class. Let me see, where is this at in the code? I guess what they're crying about is over here where I have all these, where I have all of these. What do I have up here? Let's get rid of this, I think. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That's not being used. Let's get rid of this. Let me see. So they're saying did you mean class name, invalid DOM class? Let's go to our links down here. And I'm guessing they want me to, oh, okay, I see what it is. Rename attribute to class name. Gotcha. So all these have to be renamed to class name. That'll fix those errors. Okay, so what I can do just a find and replace for this to Control R and change that with class name equals like that and replace all. All right, so we got all of our class names fixed. What else were they complaining about? Frame border. I don't remember ever using frame border. When did I use frame border? Let's see. I did use frame border. Okay. Only once. So let's do frame border. And anything else that they're complaining about? Allow full screen. Must be around here somewhere as well. Allow full screen. Anything else? Let's see. 4. It's okay, so let's look for 4. I guess they mean, let's try HTML4. 1 down. See the rabbit holes that we go down? All we wanted to get was 1 page added. And now we are down this whole rabbit hole of doing a bunch of React work when we're supposed to be working on mobile. So that's how the game goes. That is how the game goes. All right. Anything else they're complaining about? I think okay, so that's everything. No routes match location / All right. So now the ultimate question is, let me make sure we didn't mess anything up. Let's make sure we didn't mess anything up. I'm gonna start this over again. Now the only thing left to do is figure out how to get this link to replace this page and not just add more stuff down here because this looks terrible. Looks terrible. Okay, so let's say React router replace page. I don't know. Mastering React router. All right, probably not. All right, so I don't know. With React router, I can use link element to create links which natively handle. I'm seeing all right. I want to do a navigation not from a link but from a drop down. Yada yada yada. Let's see what's going on with my internet. What's going on with the internet? Let me see. Oh, internet is lagging. Come on, internet. Help us out here. Help us out. There we go. The internet's back. It's funny, my upload speed is going a lot faster than my download speed. Anyways, let's see. All right, we got rid of a bunch of errors, so that's good. So I can close this out now. Now the last thing we need to figure out is how to replace this. So we have this. When we click on privacy policy. It opens in here. We don't want that to happen. So what do we do? What do we do? All right, internet's back. You might experience some lag, but I think the internet is back. So sorry about that. Shout out to Comcast or Xfinity, I should say. All right, so we have a lot less errors. Let me see here. Or we don't really have any errors. But we still need to find a way to fix this part right here. So I don't know. Oh, okay, cool. I thought it said YouTube told me that there was it wasn't receiving any data. So all right. So we're pretty much at the very last step on how do we switch the page? How do we switch the page? To replace React router, navigate to new page. Use React router, path your component. So we have that. To change your render method, I don't know. Give link the same class name that you would your button, so it's styled button, not putting it all together. Wherever your router is with your routes. You got that the component that has the handle click function. The component that has the handle click function, import link React router. All right, we have that. Insert your path here. It's not. All right, all right, so React router opening or displaying route below page. I don't know. React router navigated to page appears. All right, this is what I need. All right, so it's a lot of this stuff. It's all about how you search, right? It's all about how you search. So all right, so here we are. This person having pretty much the same problem that I'm having. All right, so here the component. When I click, yeah, that's what happens. All right, so what's the answer? Shift the form component in the app to another page. What does all right, so router form switch. So we need a switch thing. To make sure event prevent default is called handle in handle submit avoid page load on form. The path / will show form component initially and remove when the path changes. So maybe it's the switch thing right here. So let's try. Let's add the switch. Let's see what happens if we add the switch. So if we go to the switch is on top of the route. So here. Route. And if we drop this right in here. And what? Why is there no switch in here? Why is there no switch doesn't exist? You do have a switch in here. So import from, all right, so we got to import the switch. Why didn't give me the option? That comes from, all right, so here we're going to say switch. Why don't you have the switch? Cannot resolve symbol switch from React router DOM. That's interesting. Let me go back and see what else is going on. All right. Let's keep looking because I don't think that's going to work without the switch. Let's go over here. Place them on the section of the page you want the route to be displayed. Oh, this is the best answer. So if I want, all right, so you're telling me, you want me to believe that if I go like that, and then I move this route to the top of the page, but I'm still going to have the issue of it displaying above it. Let's take that. So let's put it right inside the div, I guess. All right. Let's try that. Let's see. Just gonna restart that and see. Oh, so pretty much I moved the routes up here to see what's gonna happen, but I don't know. I'm feeling very optimistic about this. We're so close, though. We are so close. We can actually have it displayed on the page. But if it just pushes down the actual form, then that's still not what we want to happen. But let's find out. Yep, just like I thought. That's not what we want to happen either. We want it to not show the page. Actually, can you make it open up in a new window? Because here, it's going to show it up here, right? So what if we say React route open in new window? React router open link in new window, in new tab. And is there a way to get, all right, so it says, since React router, you can, oh, that it? Or you can, I think link component does not have the props for it. You can have an alternative way to create a tag and use the make href navigation mixin to create your URL. So people have voted for this one instead. But they said in React, it seems like adding is enough to do the trick. So let's try it in this one, right? Let's see if that's enough to do the trick. So let's go to our link over here. But if it opens up in a new window, then I think we'll have a problem solved because I didn't want it to open to replace the page anyways. Let me see. Let's say here we do target equals blank. Let's see what this does. And I hope what ends up happening is it works locally and then it doesn't work on in when we push it up. But we figure it out. Let's see here. And let's take privacy off over here. And if you go down and you click on privacy policy, what happens? It's still so that's annoying. It's better, but it's annoying because if I close this here, I will have that, but not the best user experience. I don't like it here. This is okay. I don't want this to be at the bottom of it. So let's say, all right, what about we do, let me see. It's, so React route don't or React route unmount. Okay, unmount component on. Let's see what that is. Unmount component on route change. What is that? Why is React not the previous content? Maybe that's what we're looking for. Says this is an optimization when two or more routes are in the same route component. Okay, let's see. Implement the component did update lifecycle. What in the world? Move the key prop to the route component to force unmount. Move the key component. I don't even know what the key is. I'm trying to build a React app with fetches news from an API and displays it based on the category. It uses infinite scrolling and displays 6 news items at a time. Move the key to the correct component is rather irrelevant on the route. Move the key to the routed component to force the unmount. Move the key to the routed component. I don't know. Let's say React. All right, it's official. I am not going to become a React developer. It's too annoying for me. React switch router. Let's see what this is. Switch is a unique renders a first child router or redirect to that matches their location. How is it different than just using routes? Switch is unique that it renders a route exclusively. In contrast, every route that matches the location renders inclusively. If the URL is /about, then about users and no match will all render because they match the path. This is by design, allowing us to compose routes in our app in many ways. Occasionally, however, we want to pick only one route to render. If we are at about, we don't want to also match user or show our 404 page. So how do you, so import, so it's on the React router we import. Okay, cool. So I'm looking at this over here with the switch we tried to implement the first time, but we couldn't get it. So we were importing it on the wrong spot. So let's go and import it on the right spot and see if we can get that to work, right? So let's go here. And let's use import switch from React router. Do we not have React router? Since they don't have switch on this one. So now if we go to here where we moved it up, can I just drop in they said you should replace the routes with switch. All right, let's try that again. See what we get. I still just want to push this up and be over with it. I haven't worked on the web portion for God knows how long. But we need a privacy policy page in order to move on in the app stores. So here we are. Here we are. All right, cool. So let's go over here. It's loading, starting to the development server. And we failed. Where's that error? Switch imported as which is not found in React router. Oh my God, where is this thing? Where is switch? Where is switch? We didn't install. Okay, we have to install React router. Thought it was already installed, but apparently not. Let's get it installed. Was not planning to be on for this long this morning, but hey, we have time, no days off. Let's get to it. It's installing right now. Taking its sweet, precious time. All right. Wait, what's this? Must have node monitors on or something. Let's see. All right, installed. Do we have a switch in there? Can't resolve. What the heck? And provides all the core functionality of both and React. So this should have switch in here too. I don't know. Why can't we find the switch? Get this commented out. All right, so this says cannot resolve. Oh my God. Let me see. React router cannot resolve switch. So annoying. Let's see. React switch not exported from update your v5 version DOM to v6 in v6. What? Updated your v5 of React router DOM to v6 and replace switch route yada 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 route. But then we're gonna have the same issue as before. Let's see here. And of course, the website doesn't work. All right. My goodness. What a day. What a morning. Well, if this is true, which I don't think it is. I don't know. Let's try. I don't think that's the case, but we shall try anyways. Your car says you can do it. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Starting up it again. Hopefully it is just a WebStorm thing that doesn't like Switch. I can see the promised land. I can see the promised land. So it is not a React thing. But the problem is, all right, let's see. Where is our search? So switch. Let me see. Cannot resolve symbols, routes, cannot resolve. Is switch deprecated? However, switch has been deprecated and replaced with routes component. The routes component is more declarative. And see, but the problem is with the routes. How do I? All right, this. How do I like? However, switch has been deprecated and replaced with the routes component. The routes component is more declarative and allows for nested routes configuration, significantly improving the previous system. But what I had before, but it's not. Wait 1 second. Wait just 1 second here. Maybe I'm just the idiot. I might just be the idiot, right? So let's go here. And let's go to get rid of all this stuff. Let's go to routes. Get rid of that too. Because apparently it is not part of this anymore. And let's just go down to over here. Maybe I should also add a route and a path. Or, oh, come on. And a path of slash and that. And I should do element. And that would be okay. So if we want it to be home page, we would say, let me see, home page route. And then we could slash here. And then we could create a route called home page and drop everything in there. And then we can even have nicer looking code as well. So if we go to here and we say function home page route, and we go like that, and we say return, and we drop that like that. And now if we were to take all of this code, the only potential problem with doing that is we might not have access. Well, maybe we will to some of these. Well, no, we should because they're outside of it. So let me see. What if I go like that? And I was to go like this. Statement expected. Function. Let me see. Why is that different than the one down there? Privacy function, privacy route, return. This stuff. Why is that different? Let me see. Undo, 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 undo. Return. Up to here. Let's say return something. If we return something, and we go to, let's just run this real quick. I'm just curious to see what we're gonna get. What's going on, Nicola? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to you. All right, let's see. I'm just curious because now we have our routes in there, and we have. See if we can get something showing over here. Hmm. Hmm. Still not playing nicely. Interesting. I think it has to do with this code that's in here. I think I need to get rid of this code that's in here. I need to move that to something else. And that way, because as long as this code is in here and the routes are there, it would always be putting it there, I suppose. Oh, also, I need to do. Wait a second. See, made a mistake. All right. So let me start that again. Let me start that again. JavaScript, Node, React are not my favorite items to go to. I'll tell you that for sure. But let's see. If I can get something to show up, and then we might be on a good spot. What's going on, Victor Williams Jr.? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Memorial Day to you. Let's see. Let's look over here. Let's see what we get. All right, we have the something showing up here. So I really think I need to move this code because something is showing up. So let's try to move the code again. I really got to get out here. I got a lot of stuff. So let me take. Oh, you know what? This probably should have been inside. Okay, I think I'm onto something here. Let me see if I can try to move this code again. Can I just collapse it? I think I'm onto something. Oh. So what if I take this and I move it out over here? And now you're going to tell me that the code is whatever. But if we take this and we take that, I go here, now that's good, right? And now I go into return something and I paste this here. Now that's still good, right? No errors, no errors. All right, shout out to the no errors. And I start it up again. Stop and rerun. Let's see. Fingers crossed this time. Fingers crossed. I just want to be done with this portion of it because I want the app to be public to everyone. All right. So let's go over. Hopefully your car is clapping because I got it right. But we'll find out. So let's go. Oh, come on. I already see it's gonna have an error. What the heck? Let's take a look at here. Console. Handle submit. Okay. So that's what I thought might happen. Let's. So that's not that hard to fix. This. Right? Error occurred above homepage route component. All right. All right. Cool. All right. So let's go into here. So we might. So handle submit. You're telling me that the handle submit is not defined. So let's move some of this code into the home page. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move some of this code then into the home page route. Or yeah, the home page route. So let's take this, 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 all this, all this, all this. Let's move that into boom, boom. And then let's move that into here. Where did I copy it? Into here. And now they should be able to talk to each other, right? Hopefully. So let's try that one more time. Let's see if that fixes it. Let's see if that fixes it. That's right. All right. Good morning, myself. You know what? I watched your video yesterday, and I saw how you said it, and I tried. I'm gonna remember for next time, and I forgot how it was said. I am so sorry. I'm gonna get it though. I am gonna get it. I'm gonna watch the video again so I can make sure I say it right the next time. But because I'm like, you know what? When I heard you, I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you say it. I'm like, I'm gonna get it right, and then I failed. I failed. I apologize. All right, let's go over here. Oh, wait, let's go over here. And no errors. We have it showing. No errors. And let's make sure that this is working as well. Let's go to boom, still works. Cool. Let's go and throw something up in here of 5. And all right, whatever. All right, cool. Make sure this one. All right, cool. So now if I click on privacy policy, and look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
You the best. They ain't believing us.
We have got it. We've got it. So now it opens up in a new page. I can just close this out and then get back to my calculator. And we are winning. Oh my God, that was tough. That was tough. Let's see. Let me close here. I don't even need you anymore, Stack Overflow. Get out of my face, Stack Overflow. But thank you for the help, though. Thank you for the help. So, I am feeling great now. We got it to work. Let me just. It's so hard to believe. I just need to check it one more time. All right. So we got that, and we click on privacy policy, and it opens up a new page, and we are good to go. If I was to take this page directly, and I go into a new tab, and because I need to be able to paste this into perfect, so I can paste. Well, can't say perfect yet because we need to push it up to the cloud and see what happens because I don't want the same thing to happen last time to happen this time. So let's go ahead and deploy. Let me go ahead. All right, I'm gonna go and deploy this. Let's go into. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna log into AWS. 2FA. Battery's about to die. Let's go to Authenticator app. And let's put in the code. Oops, changed on me. 517251. Oh, probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but whatever. You don't know the password anyway. And it'll change in like 30 minutes. So, or like in 30 seconds. So, anyways, we are in there and we're going to go to let's go to AWS Amplify. All right, I'm gonna go and we're gonna go and deploy this real quick. We're going to say terminal, and we're gonna go to Git status. Let me see what we have. All right, so Git commit src and package asterisk. Okay, cool. And then we say M for the message. Use React routers to navigate pages for privacy policy and git push. All right, there we go. All right, that is pushed up to the main branch. And now if we go over to here, it shows that it's deploying. Let's view app, I guess. So it's deploying. Let's see. You're walking 15 miles now. Wow. That's impressive. That is impressive. 15 miles. I am not a walker or a runner. I rather like play sports and fight. But I don't know. I don't know. I've never been one to run or jog or nothing like that. It just, for me, it's just, nah. We never got along very well. But walking 15 miles is serious. That is serious, I must say. For real. Like your car said, get your steps, fam. Proud of you for sticking to it. That's a fact. All right. So it's deploying. And as soon as if it works, well, I mean, one way or the other, I'm ending the stream as soon as I'm done with this. I'm not staying on here forever. But as soon as it's finished deploying, that is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. I am a choker, right? All right. So let's see. Let it go. But yeah, as soon as it's done, gonna check it, make sure it works, and then we're gonna get out of here. Last updated a week ago, 5 days ago. It was like last Wednesday. We tried to deploy. Let's get this one up and running. Oh, it takes so long to deploy. If I click on this, what happens? It is, so this is all the deployments. Build duration. So far, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I think last time it took like, how long did it take last time? It took 3 minutes and 4 seconds last time. So we should almost be there. But I have learned a lot. And your car, I know you're doing this. I know you're like, oh, you just need to do this. But you are just watching to say, okay, I know he's going to figure it out. And you're just watching and you're like just probably having a good old laugh. I know what you're doing, your car. I know what you're doing. I'm onto you. I'm onto your car. I know. You're probably just having a ball over there, like, oh, look at him, like, oh, it's so cute, like, look at it. He should do this, he should do that, and I'm just like trying to figure it out. Right? But I appreciate it. I appreciate the support as always.
I appreciate you.
Let's see. Should almost be done. All right, cool. Deployed. Let's get to it. Let's see what's going on. That's not what I want to do. All right, let's go here. Okay, moment of. All right, and this is what's going on. Your car's like this right now. All right, let's do this. Let's see if it works, right? Because we might have spent 2 hours for absolutely no reason. Rod Brown in the building. What's going on, Rod Brown? Awesome Trello board, by the way. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's go to. All right, so let's make sure everything works. Once I start working on this more, I'm gonna revamp this whole site and it's gonna be better. And I'm gonna do it through React, which I hate, right? I'm gonna torture myself, right? Let's go with, if you were making $250,000 a year, your hour of your time would be worth $28.46. A minute would be worth 47 cents, and a second would be worth 0.008 cents. And we have all that. Let's go with 5 hours. And you have to spend like $500. But let's say Rod Brown is getting paid $10,000 for putting up that site. That means he would be netting about $9,357, which is something I'm going to fix because we have it on the mobile app where it shows. I'm going to do that if statement says if this is a like negative, then show it as a green positive. But we're good. So now let's check here. What? Did you see that? Did you see that? We are in the building.
Let's get it.
All right. On that note, I am done. I am done for this morning. Like, we have everything working. So come Wednesday morning, we are going to go and take this link. Actually, no, make sure one more thing, right? If I take this link right here, can I just open it up in a new browser without, or a new window without anything, right? So let's go here, paste that here. Let's see. Nice. We're good. We are good to go. We are good to go. Whew. What a morning. What a morning. I did not, I thought I thought this would take like 20, 30 minutes to get it done. And then I would go and live my life, live my best life out there. But no. React said, hold my coffee. React said, hold my coffee. And it took us on a trip of our lifetime, right? But we're here and we got it. And thank you, Yakar, for all the support and for laughing at my misery, but for also believing in me. And I feel great, and I'm happy to celebrate it with you all for seeing us figure this out, because like I always say, tech is hard. Tech is not easy. Don't believe all the hype. Say, oh, do this 6-month thing, and then you run into an issue like this. Like, oh, React is so easy, and you run into an issue like this, and you're like going down all these rabbit holes. But then at the end of the day, we come out victorious. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys on the Millionaire Morning Show this morning with Anton Daniels. I really, really appreciate all the support and all the help. And we don't normally do this in the morning, but I have to know. And Yakar, I definitely want you to answer this, because you might be the most in this, right? So the question is,
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
are you not entertained by this journey this morning? We went from planning to be here for about 45 minutes to an hour to a total of 2 hours and 13 minutes. And we also helped Ferris finish the workday, almost finish the workday. So we are here. We are in the building. We are winning. And on that note, you guys know what it is. Yesterday's, especially with all this React work that we did this morning that I am not familiar with whatsoever. Yeah, you guys know yesterday's price is definitely not today's price, and today's price is definitely not tomorrow's price.
One more thing. Price of the brick going up.
The price of the brick is always going up. And on that note, friends, family, bag chasers, tech barbarians, everyone, tech mercenaries, I'm heading out. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Memorial Day. Shout out to all of the veterans who laid their life down on the line for us so that we could be free in this beautiful, beautiful country. On that note, I am out. You guys take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Start to the week. Let's get it.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts. Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again. Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.